We all know that data is everything, and that there's so much data at our fingertips, we often feel completely lost. Wishing there was some sort of magic wand to make sense of all of this data that just feels completely overwhelming, and like, just wish there was a way to hit the easy button. Well, what if I told you there's a tool that does that? And it's free. So without any further ado, let me help you dive into one of my favorite ChatGPT plugins, Ask Your PDF. There is so much value on YouTube, especially if you're a digital marketer. What if you could peek behind the curtain and discover the exact words and phrases, calls to action, topics, and more used by the most profitable and powerful marketers in your space, whether it's organic videos or even just YouTube ads that you see. And I'm gonna even show you today how to make your own bot so that you can make a fully personalized version of ChatGPT so that you can have on-brand copy on demand. Or better yet, even make a bot of your favorite YouTubers so that you can ask them questions for free 24 hours a day. Shout out, by the way, to Charley Bot. If you haven't checked out Charley Bot yet, this is actually how I started Charley Bot a few months ago. It took me 1 day to build V1, and now you can actually use the version that's publicly available at charleybot.ai, and it's like 100 times more powerful, uses so much more than what we started. But I literally sat down and watched The Bear Season 2 and did exactly what I'm gonna show you. And by the time I finished the second season in 1 day sitting, I had a completely built out AI that was 90% better than any media buyer that you would ever be able to ask questions to. And you could do this for Hermosi, or Simon Sinek, Dara Denny, like literally anybody that you trust that has a lot of content. This is how to make a bot for them. So we're gonna cover a whole bunch of really cool stuff today. And again, all of these are completely free plugins for ChatGPT. This is our ChatGPT plugin series, and today we're gonna unveil VoxScript. It's a tool that can turn ChatGPT into a completely automated YouTube detective. If you're looking to do market research at scale, craft scripts that'll resonate and feel on brand, or even outsmart your competition, you won't want to miss this. So let's decode the YouTube algorithm one transcription at a time. Again, there's no gatekeeping. This is full transparency. This is the blueprint, and I'm gonna show you how it all works. I'm gonna share my screen. I'm gonna show you every step of the way. I'm gonna link down in the description of this video the exact chat that I use so you can literally copy and paste your way to success. Again, more success and less stress. Your success is my success. We're gonna make this possible and easy and fun. And without further ado, let's take a quick break and then get started.
We interrupt this public affairs program to bring you...
I know you love these videos, and today is gonna be jam-packed, full of great stuff. But before we get started, if you don't mind going down over here, right there, yeah, and just hitting the like button, subscribe, ring the bell. If you're listening on the podcast, drop me 5 stars. Just make sure that you don't miss any other further content, and show the algorithms that you love it. Drop a comment saying how much fun you're having and any questions you might have. And also take a moment to check out charleybot.ai. It's literally, if you wanted to ask me any question 24 hours a day about anything, you can now do that for free. Okay, let's get back to the video.
Now back to our show.
All right, folks, so we've covered some amazing ground so far in this series with the link reader video and with the Ask Your PDF video. But let's go into another tool that I use basically every day. We're gonna dive into the fascinating and ridiculously powerful world of video. Yeah, video with ChatGPT. We're gonna use a tool called VoxScript, a tool that's not just about watching YouTube videos, but actually being able to extract extraordinarily actionable information from those videos. Imagine being able to scan and analyze every transcription of every YouTube video in a second for free. We're gonna use this to uncover market trends and consumer preferences and even script ideas for our own content. It sounds like a marketer's dream, right? And believe me, it's a dream come true. I'm gonna show you every step of the way. So to start off with, we're gonna get into how to install the plugin. Then we're gonna talk about the features and capabilities, the data extraction, and then we're gonna get into the applications of marketing and give you several use cases where I'll share my screen. You can see a little preview right here. And literally, I'm gonna give you all the prompts, and down below in the description of this video, you're gonna get a link to the chat that I used for this video so you can copy and paste your way to success. All right, let's do it. So the first thing we got to do here is install the plugin. Now, as usual, we're in ChatGPT 4. We're going to pull this down. Now, here it is. I happen to already have it. You see, we also have Ask Your PDF, and we've got access link attached. But we're going to go to the plugin store. We are going to say VoxScript. Look at that. There it is. Now, I already have it installed, so I'm going to uninstall it. Oh, it's done. I'm going to install it. Oh, it's done. Uninstall. There it goes. Install it again. And why not one more time? I'm trying to prove just how easy this really is. Okay, we've got it installed. Now let's go down to all the ways of using this thing. So first, let's talk about what makes VoxScript a must-use tool for anybody trying to do digital marketing and business development. This plugin allows you to scan, analyze, and learn from transcriptions of any YouTube video that's publicly available. You can extract specific phrases and topics, or even entire sections of dialogue. And the best part? It tells you exactly where in the videos to find all of these things. It's like having your own personal video analyst available at the speed of light. And one of my favorite things about this is that we know YouTube is probably one of the greatest universities, if not the best. Hey, if you're watching this channel, you're getting the single greatest education possible in Facebook ads without joining the Facebook ads MBA program or Disruptor School. Why not be able to extract all of the information you ever needed without watching dozens of hours of video? Instead of having to go to Google and type certain things in, you can literally use this as a question and answer device to study, to research, whether it's for your market, for personal development, for brand growth, for copywriting, anything. Anything you want to do in YouTube, VoxScript can do for you. And we're just going to scratch the surface of it today. Data extraction and the applications in marketing. So how do we go about extracting this treasure trove of information? Well, the easiest way is just have the plugin attached and then just drop into ChatGPT saying, hey, can you watch this video and tell me X, Y, and Z? Now, I'm not gonna make you a video that says that's how you do it because, well, that's pretty straightforward. We're gonna do a ton of super fun things. But basically, you need to have the plugin installed and then tell ChatGPT what video you wanna watch or what channel you want it to watch, or, well, I'll let you know something way more powerful so you don't even have to know the channel or the video. It can find it for you and then do all of the work on your behalf in seconds. So when it comes to how to apply this stuff for marketing, some of my favorite ways to use it is one, to just do market research. And again, today I'm gonna show you an example of how I've used it to grow Disruptor School. And you could literally just change in the niche, you can change in the product, you can change in, now I have the best in class Facebook ads and business development education resource. Check it out, disruptorschool.com. But one of the ways I keep up on what everybody else is doing and what people wanna know is VoxScript. And I can run a report and it will let me know in seconds what everybody else is doing. So I can be like, oh, this is what 99 other people are doing. And they're all wrong about X, Y, and Z. Let me set the record straight. And then when I say, so-and-so said this, and so-and-so said this, and so-and-so said that, it's because I literally have the receipts and it takes me a second. I don't have to sit there and watch all of their videos to know everything that they're saying. And if I want to know more, I can go in and watch it out. And believe me, I know a lot of these folks. I know what their positions are. We talk behind the scenes. But you could do this also for all of your competitors. Whether you're selling, well, like our video on Mini Katana, or if like the video we did with Alex Hermosi, maybe you want to see how Alex is doing stuff so that you can do it like Alex without having to hire him, because let's be fair, if you don't have a $3 million EBITDA business, you can't hire him. Or maybe you want to know what Gary Vee would have to say about it. Or any of the other things we've done here, like the video we did on making ads for Hexclad, like all of this type of stuff. If somebody's already built the wheel, you don't have to reinvent it. You can just figure out what they're doing and then make it your own. And that's really what this is for. So with that being said, let's dive into 3 extraordinarily powerful use cases. Again, I'm gonna share my screen, I'm gonna share all the prompts, and down in the description, you're going to see a link to the actual chat that I'm using live in this video so you can copy and paste your way to success. All right, let's dive into the first use case. All right, so let's kick off our use cases with market research by phrases and topic. Now, I told you before you can type in any YouTube video and have it tell you what's going on. And if you want to do market research, well, you better have 1,000 YouTube videos ready to do it. Now, that is extraordinarily time consuming. It's smarter than doing it all by yourself, but we can do so much better than that. We can actually just go by niche if we want to, and then have it spit back all of the phrases and topics that are being used. So what we're gonna do is utilize VoxScript to give us an analysis of the market and a list of topics and phrases, and even some advice on how to use that information so that we have thought starters. And the prompt for this that I use, I literally used it earlier today, is this one. What are some popular phrases or topics you've noticed in YouTube videos within the Facebook ads niche? And how can I incorporate them into my own content? Now again, that's because we're gonna theoretically today for the use case talk about Disruptor School, but this could be for you selling swords like Mini Katana, or you selling cookware like Hexclad, or you working on business development like Alex Ramosi, or any other of the brands that we've built ads for here live on this channel. Literally anything you're trying to do, this will tell you all the information of all of the videos that are popular in that space. And you could restrict it by time, you could restrict it by channels, you could give it any information that you want. And look at how detailed this analysis is. This is telling you what people want to see. Now, it's considering this from the perspective of organic marketing, but remember, when you're running paid ads, they're basically just paying money to show your organic content to more people. And if you want to scale your business, you better have your organic down, because relying purely on ads, well, that's never worked for anyone, especially at scale. So if you don't know where to go, or if you've done it all in-house and you want to tell other people what to do, this is a great way of going about it. I mean, look at this. It's saying people want to know beginner's guides, new ways, tutorials, campaign structures, targeting, lead generation, courses, long-form content, success and hacks. If you notice, that's in the title of so many of not only my videos, but all of the most common Facebook videos, because that's what you guys want to see. And how to incorporate it? Well, we can make guides, we can talk about the updates and changes, we can do case studies and tutorials like this one right here, Q&A sessions, collaborations, checklists, templates, success stories. And if you notice, I've actually checked off a lot of those boxes. I use this tool. If you've subscribed to this channel, you're like, man, that sounds really familiar, Charlie. Those are all the videos of yours that I like. Yeah. So how do we make videos for you that your customers like, that your audience likes, that's gonna get them to trust and rely on you? Well, this is the cheat sheet. And to be fair, if you notice, all of these have additional examples. And I could dive deeper into any one of these things. I'm not gonna do it today, but I hope your wheels are spinning on how you can take this as a starting point and then just have a long conversation of diving deeper into all of these things to bring you even more value. And at the end of the day, you're eventually going to have to write a script or get on camera. ChatGPT can even write that script for you, but this can eliminate like 90% of the guesswork. And I really wish that I had a tool like this back when I was trying to understand how to market with UGC content when I had a $100,000 a month budget at 310 Nutrition. I really wish that this tool existed when I started my YouTube channel like 3 years ago. I really wish that this was around when Reels just hit and you could start to use the same tech from TikTok or the same content from TikTok on Instagram and everywhere else. But the honest truth is, there are 2 days to get started, 10 years ago and right now. And you have the choice of using this tool one day or having this be day one of you using this tool. All right, let's dive into ad concept research. Now, our second use case here is gonna be about staying ahead of the curve.
We shall see.
let's use VoxScript to do analysis on the trending topics in our industry. So if you want to know what everybody's doing, before we talked about what's popular, but now we can talk about what's trending. And to be fair, those are two separate conversations. And the prompt I'm going to show you today is not just about what exists, but also about how can I put my own unique spin on it. And so let me show you what that looks like. Can you name a trending topic in digital marketing and business development? Because again, we're using this for Disruptor School today, that you've seen covered in multiple YouTube videos. And how can I put my own unique spin on it? Now this is great because this is the twist of the unique spin says, not how do I copy everybody? That was the first thing, the popular phrases and topics. This is what's trending right now and what could I do that'd be a little bit different? And again, you can take this to have it write its own script, or you can use this as a thought starter to get you to understand what you could do to own that material and make it more unique to you. And what I love about this is saying industry specific focus, for instance. Don't just make it about everything, do it on a topic that is your industry. Or maybe make it local versus global. We're gonna talk about restaurants in Los Angeles, not just every restaurant. Maybe you can talk about case studies that are specific to your own. Now, some of this is on both lists, but we're getting to very specific things. Like you see case studies for my students all the time. I do interviews with Facebook Ads MBA grads constantly. It's just like, oh yeah, I joined the MBA program. This is my experience. Now I'm running a 7, 8, 9-figure business. I've sold it. I'm running an agency, the X, Y, and Z. Like you see the success stories in overwhelming fashion. Like I literally have a backlog of them. And in our last video, I showed you how to go through all of the 5-star reviews, and we looked at a list of like 97 or 100 of them in the video that we did for Ask My PDF. Like you can utilize all of this stuff, and one great way to get way more than just a little blurb in a review is to have an interview with somebody and then use that exact process we did in the Ask Your PDF video, but instead of it just being a blurb, now it's a 20-30 minute conversation. What if it was a 20-30 minute conversation with 10, 100 different customers? How much more information are you gonna have? How much better are you gonna be at what you're trying to get done with that as your knowledge base? So I hope this is helping you understand this, because the other side of this is, because these aren't just popular, trending things tend to be more eye-catching. They tend to be more scroll-stopping than just like the same shit everybody else is doing, which means they're really great concepts for ad. If you were to take these concepts listed here and then do ads around them, well, now you can try to see which of these concepts can you execute well. And if you're using the one campaign architecture and DCTs, following the 3-2-2, and you say, hey, I just need one new breakthrough to expand my market a little bit. Well, here's a list of 10 of them. And if you don't like that list, be more specific. Get another list of 10. And that means you have an endless supply of concepts. And if you notice, most importantly, at the beginning of this, it's not just saying, well, this is what's going on. It's actually listing out the videos that you could then go check out. So I teased it earlier. Let's get into part 3. Create a brand bot. Now I teased this earlier again. This is how I started in one afternoon watching all of season 2 of The Bear, the Christmas episode, maybe the greatest hour in television this year. Hot take if you don't like it. If you did like it, drop down a comment down below just how amazing, like what part of that hit home for you. The 7 fishes just like get out of my head. That was amazing. Anyway, you can do it too, and it's free. So what if, we know that continuity of voice is essential, especially when going omni-channel. And we also know that sometimes ChatGPT doesn't necessarily agree with how we do things. And it also sounds like ChatGPT. Like when you see it written, you know exactly, oh, Chat wrote that. That's not a real person. So what if we had a way to create our own archives of transcripts of the way that we talk or the way that our customers talk? You could have a customer bot and literally just ask them what they like about the business. You could have a bot based around you so you could use it to write scripts for new things. There's a lot of use cases for this. And the point of it is you could grab all of that information and then build a spreadsheet that you could use in the Ask Your PDF plugin. Because remember, part of this isn't just about how powerful the plugins are, it's about piecing them all together. And you could absolutely make an archive with the access link and with the VoxScript to power Ask Your PDF plugin resource, and then have that be the brain of your target customer, your different customer avatars, the way that you speak to your customers, the way that you write scripts, or maybe they're brands that you think do it phenomenally. How would that brand advertise you? Well, now you can do that for free. Here's the prompt. Can you transcribe the top 3 YouTube videos on my channel? And again, it could be every YouTube video on your channel. I'm just showing you an example. Ask me for the channel and then get started. And give me the information in a table where the column heads are title, URL, and transcription. Because I'm gonna use this in an Ask Your PDF later, why not make it easy? And I wanna make sure that it's using the right channel, and I wanna know what videos it's using. And again, this could be every single video. I sat there for hours and did it for every single video because I'm a crazy person. But in this case, you could do 3 at a time. I wish I had thought of that. But hey, I'm making mistakes so that you don't have to. So it says, hey, give me the URL of your YouTube, which we can do real easy. youtube.com/@CT the disruptor. Boom. And so now VoxScript can go to my channel and it can take a look at the 3 most popular videos and then come back with a table that we could use as a spreadsheet. And if you notice, it's going through videos right now and we can see it working. And here we go. It says, certainly, here are the transcriptions of your top 3 YouTube videos on the YouTube channel for CT the Disruptor. Again, it doesn't have to be your channel. You could do this for anybody's channel. You don't have to own the information. All of this is completely public. Now, if you do take a look at this, you will see that it is not a complete transcription. Because ChatGPT is like, hey, look, do you want all of this information? And with that, we can respond with something just like, yes, please give me the full transcriptions. It's quite literally that easy. And you can see that it's going there. We don't need to have this because it's going to take a little bit. The point here is VoxScript is an amazing tool. I use it constantly. I just scratched the surface of what you could do here. And again, these tables, you can combine them with Ask Your PDF. You could also use this stuff to do the market research to understand what sets you apart. You could do this to create your own voice. You could do this to understand what the topics are that people are using. So if you want to understand what types of concepts to make for ads, like there's a million different ways of using this. Again, I just scratched the surface, but I hope this is giving you some ideas. And with that being said, I know you can be literally anywhere on the internet right now, but you've chosen to be here. And for that, I want to say thank you. Your time is precious. Spending it with me says so much. I am getting more and more inundated with comments and DMs. I'm getting more and more students like every day in Disruptor School in the Facebook Ads MBA program, and just the good that's being done to overcome a lot of what they have to say. It's why I get up in the morning. And the fact that I can provide for my family and my 2 dogs and my daughter's on the way, and do all of that by just basically sharing what I've learned through over a decade of heartache and struggle and success and just blind stubbornness, and getting lucky and having the pleasure of being fired from so many jobs, so I had the chance to learn from the best person in so many rooms. Like, it means everything to me to be able to share that with all of you. And if you like these videos, please comment down below and tell me what other things you'd like to see. I use this tool to figure out what other people are talking about, but we're getting to the point where what mostly we're talking about, all of you know that it's complete nonsense. Like, I'm not gonna tell you how to get the best ROAS, because that's nonsense. We don't need to figure out like what's changing this year, because it hasn't changed in like 5 years. We're getting to the point where we're making every other Facebook ads and business development YouTube channel completely obsolete. Because let's be fair, the vast majority of those people have no idea what they're talking about. Which means now I want to know exactly what types of problems you're facing so that I can create the solutions for you. This is what I do all the time, and it makes me so happy. So if you haven't yet checked out Disruptor School, go take a look at it. You'll see a link down below for the Facebook Ads MBA program. Join my newsletter. Check out charleybot.ai. Like, use that. Sign up for it. It's free. Like, take a little bit of time in there. Use that. Maybe some VoxScript or some Ask Your PDF. Get some things together so that you feel confident. Just fire your ad agency, and then maybe join Disruptor School if you got any other questions. If you're ready to take your career and your business and your future to like so far beyond what you ever thought you deserved, and believe me, that's 100% possible. Facebook Ads MBA program is perfect for you. And with that being said, I'm gonna go enjoy some life. I'm gonna go book a flight to New York City with my wife right now because, well, we're gonna buy a house and we're gonna buy a place in Manhattan and spend some time with some family. And yeah, that's the life that I have now. And some of you have watched my old videos. I should be dead. I was a heroin addict for 10 years. 11 years ago, got a $10 an hour job at an ad agency. I was fired 3 months later, and now I'm here. And there's absolutely no reason that you should even define your success as being half as lucky as I am, because so many of my students have so far beyond and past everything that I've done. And you deserve that too. And that's why I'm here. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Until next time, I'll see you on the internet.